Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna make something kind of quick. It's what I call a dump and bake, and it's a meatball casserole. It's really simple. Really, what it is, it's like spaghetti, but it's a pasta. I'm using bow tie. You can use any pasta that you want. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get all this together, and I'm going to have you looking down at the workstation. So, yeah. All right. So I have my big, I think 8-cup measure that I'm using as a bowl. So the first thing I'm going to do, I like a thicker sauce. So I'm going to put this can of tomato paste in. This is optional, guys. You don't have to do this. But I like a thicker sauce. And then doing these dump ones, to me, a thicker sauce is a lot better. It comes out better. My opinion. Just my opinion. And like I always tell you, you do you. This is optional. You don't have to do it. And since I didn't can this year, I gotta buy store-bought stuff because I'm running out of everything. A jar of tomato sauce that you like. I'm using this one. And I think it's a triple cheese one. It's whatever you want to use. Okay, and then we're gonna need 3.5 cups of water, okay? So, we'll fill it up. And then we're gonna mix this. We need 3.5 cups of water for mainly for the pasta. And we're just going to whisk this together. And of course, the pasta is going to absorb a lot of this water while it's baking. And Dillinger is awfully talkative today. Poor old girl, she's like 14 years old. Okay. And I am going to add a couple teaspoons of Italian seasoning. I'm going to whip this up in it. And over here in my pan, I'm going to put you guys over here. I'm sorry about the jiggling. I got you on my movable little tripod. We're going to take a bag of meatballs, frozen meatballs, and they've been thawed. Okay. And we're going to layer the bottom of our pan. Okay. And this is a 9x13, guys. So that's good. And in our sauce, we are going to mix up this whole box of bow tie pasta shells, and it's a 12-ounce package. Okay. And we're going to just pour this over the top of the meatballs. And we're not going to put any cheese on it quite yet. We're going to let this bake in a 400-degree oven for 35 minutes, okay? So, we're going to pour our sauce in our pasta mixture all over this. You know, the best bet, I bet if we mix this up and put the meatballs. I was thinking about this at work, how to do this. This is where I get some of my ideas, is at work. Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover this with some aluminum foil. Okay. And I'll be checking on it off and on throughout the 35 minutes to 40 minutes. That way, we know that it's getting done and not getting burned, those noodles, okay? Because I do want those noodles to cook. So I'm going to put the timer on 35 minutes. And then I'll be checking it off and on. And I'll bring you guys back when we pull it out and put cheese on it. And then we'll put it back in the oven for about another 15 minutes. Okay? Okay, guys. We're going to need to put this back in the oven for a few more minutes. And you got to make sure that you push your noodles in the sauce, under the sauce, so that it can absorb some of the liquid. Because the noodles are still a little hard. So if I did this again, I would put the noodles with a little bit of sauce or water down first, and then the noodles, and then the sauce, and then the the meatballs. And pour some of the sauce over the meatballs. So, this is what I've been doing, is when I bring it out, I push down the noodles to get them to absorb. Okay, so it's going to be a few more minutes. I'm going to give it about another 15 like this. And we'll see how it goes. Okay, and I'll cover it back up. Stay tuned. Okay, guys. Gonna put some cheese on. And put on any cheese that you like. I had no mozzarella, so I'm going with what I have. And this is a blend of Swiss and Gouda and a cheddar. So, this will be different. And I'm just putting the whole little tiny bag on. It's like 8 ounces of cheese. It should be enough. Okay, back in the oven for 10-15 minutes till it's all melty. And I'll bring you back. Okay guys, timer went off. It's all nice and bubbly. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna let it rest for a few minutes and then we'll plate it up and then taste it. It should be okay guys. I'm gonna dish some up here. And the noodles are done. And you just gotta remember to make sure you put them under the sauce. So, like I said, if I was gonna make this again, I would put some water on the bottom of the pan. And then the noodles. And then the part of the sauce mixture. And then meatballs on top. And then the rest of the sauce on top of the meatballs. But this is how these little recipes come up. How you think about them. Alright, I'm going to try one, see how it is. It's molten lava, so might burn my face off. Okay. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. A meatball with some cheese and sauce on it. Really good. Really good. So, this can also be a freezer meal that you can make ahead of time. Pop it in a freezer. And then bring it out, thaw it, put it in a 400-degree oven, and 35-40 minutes, and then put it out, bring it back out and put your cheese on it. Yeah, and bake it for another 10-15 minutes, and you'll be golden. Yeah, so this would be a good freezer meal too. So yeah, I mean, it's a quick little meal for dinner after work. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys. Bye.